Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Tamara Jones and David Carson. The two of you have been together 2 years, and you still cannot decide whether or not you should marry, so you came here to me to get my opinion. You have taken my compatibility test, which I have read, and also your marriage license, which you've given me permission to tear up should I think your union is ill-advised. I'm going to start out by saying this. Between the two of you, you have 14 children, correct? But none with each other. These are all from past relationships. You've postponed your wedding once before. There's been difficulties. I understand, Ms. Jones, that you have trust issues on your part, so why don't you tell me the nature of the trust issues you have with Mr. Carson?
I met David on a social media website, and he explained to me on the website that he was a New Jersey firefighter. That was false information. I also...
Now, how long into the relationship did you find out he lied about being a firefighter?
We started talking on the phone verbally in July. I found out in November that he wasn't a firefighter.
Had you seen each other by then, or it was still?
No, just by communication by telephone.
Now, to me, that's a bounceable moment. You haven't met him, you haven't seen him, you're not in love yet. He's going to lie about something as basic as what he does for a living. To me, that's a bounceable moment, but I bounce quickly, so.
He also lied about the number of children he had. He told
How
me
many did he say he had?
2.
And he actually has 8.
Right, and at that time, he had a newborn baby. The baby was only 2 weeks old.
She lying.
I'm going to give you a moment. I'm going to have 8. And 1 on the way.
No, he was already born.
Oh, okay. And a new baby.
That's not true. It was not.
I am going to give you an opportunity to respond if you can contain yourself. What other things did you find were untrustworthy about Mr. Carson?
Mr. Carson also told me he had his own apartment, which was untrue.
Now, Mr. Carson, you can respond to the allegations, both of not telling the truth about your profession, about the number of children you had, and your residence.
Okay, she's psycho. Border sociopath. You could tell she's lying already because, yes, we did meet on a dating website. And yes, I mean, she was on a website too. And being on the dating website, you don't always tell the truth in the beginning.
You're supposed to.
Because,
Ms. Jones?
I mean, listen, see? She jumps. This is what she does.
You jumped before she jumped.
But she was lying. She's lying. That's why I'm not going to lie.
Quit that. Tell me your version of events.
We met on a dating website, like she said. And yes, in the beginning, I did say that I was a firefighter. But, I mean, it's a dating website. That's what people does.
Nah, people don't do that. Don't do that. You ain't no firefighter. You ain't going to the smoke. You ain't have to climb up the rope and then hit the ladder to go. You ain't do none of that. You ain't did none of that. You not undefeated, bro. You not me, bro. Undefeated records where dreams come true. Everything is easy, baby. Oh, y'all know what song that is. I messed it up. How it go? I messed it up. But no, don't do that. Don't do that, bro, because people really risk that. It was a billion other things you could have said. A million. Don't lie. What you lying for? Yeah, I ain't. Let's see.
And I didn't say that I had 2 kids. And I do have 8. But I said I had 3 kids in the beginning. And so we started talking, chatting on a dating website. And, you know, I wasn't really looking for nothing in the beginning.
So why would you want to waste time?
Ms. Jones?
I wasn't looking for nothing in the beginning because it was a dating website. And so, of course, naturally, I'm not going to tell you all my business because I don't know how far we're going to go. So I was initially telling her what I thought she wanted to know or selling myself as to what I wanted her to know about me. Because I'm trying to have sex for the most part.
Why you ain't just say that? I feel like we could have avoided 98% of these crimes that we're about to react to, but it's cool because we going to react to it. But if you'd have just said that front, I promise you, bro. I promise you. She not going to say, how dare you? Get away from me. Never come back. Never. She might respond differently. Let's be honest, bro. Just be honest, dog.
What I wanted in the beginning, that's what we both understood what we wanted in the beginning. And
was that discussed in the beginning that he wasn't looking for a serious relationship and in fact he was just trying to hook up?
No, when I was on the website, that's not what I was looking for. So when I came straight forward and told him that I was looking for a serious, committed relationship,
did.
later
Mr.
down
Carson,
the line,
stop interrupting.
later down the line, when I wasn't with someone, that's when we both talked about, I wasn't looking for anything serious, and the misleading information came about. Everything is to David's defense, like it's convenient for him. His lies, this is what it was. When you catch him in a lie, it's always a second story.
At any point in time, Mr. Carson, did you change your mind about the nature of the relationship, wanting to take it from a casual relationship to a more committed one?
Not until she started being consistent.
Okay.
Because even when we first had sex intimately, because I always wanted to come over her house. She actually was always asking me to come meet her places, but I wasn't trying to go meet her places. I was just trying to go to her house. And so when I finally got in, I did get in. We did have sex on the very first time I went in. In the morning time, what she did was she said, okay, I don't want my kids to see you, hide in the attic. That's what I did in the morning. She hid me in the attic in the morning. She gets the kids off from the school. I comes down, because at that time I was working at 1 o'clock. I comes down when she gets the kids from school. We goes back and have sex. And then it all started from there. It started from there, Judge.
But my question is, at what point in time, if ever, you decided, okay, I want more than sex, I do want a committed relationship with her?
Well, I mean, she was adamant, because I used to come over there in my duffel bag. I had my duffel bag. I was a duffel bag boy. So actually, I was adamant. She was really adamant about when I was moving. As a matter of fact, before that, my phone should go off ridiculously. She's like, oh, there go another one of your hoes. I should not say nothing. And so, I was coming over there every night. Every night I was coming over there, spending the night. And then even at times, when I should be like, I don't want to come over there, she'd say, okay, you come. Because she's always demanding. She's just crazy. She want everything her way. If it ain't her way, it ain't no way. So I was coming over there every night now.
Now, Ms. Jones, let me ask you.
Yes.
Were you kind of pushy with, I want you over here,
No.
I want you over here?
Your Honor, when I first met him, I explained to him that I have 6 children, and I don't want them to see men in and out. So that's why he came when they were asleep, and he had to go upstairs when they were up for getting ready for school, so they didn't see him. So at that time, my mind was made up
So
that
that's
I
just
wanted him.
honesty.
Mr. Carson,
Ain't that
do
just
not
honesty?
interrupt again.
So at that time, I wanted a committed relationship, and I explained that to him. So that's why if you living out a duffel bag and you can't spend the night over, you can't come over, then you're with someone else.
Yeah. Now, when you said you wanted a committed relationship, don't say what you thought he said. Give me the words that he spoke.
That
What did he
wasn't-
tell you?
He wasn't with anyone else, and it was just
That's not
me
what
and
I
him.
said.
Mr. Carson, sit down. So tired of you?
She ain't telling the truth.
And you know what? This is a courtroom. So by the very nature of the beast, this side and that side don't agree. That's why you got me to discern who's telling the truth. So you over there telling me who's telling the truth is silly. So I want you to tell me not what you think you heard, but what he actually said to you when you said you wanted a committed relationship.
He told me that he was able to give me a committed relationship, and he started coming over every night, and little by little, the clothes started accumulating at the household.
Now, did you guys ever go out on any dates or anything? To me, it's just been a series of hookups.
And y'all know how it go. First, you start off with a drawer. They gonna start you off with, you get the top drawer. You might go into the top drawer. You'll find a damn card in there, a Snickers bar, a bag of Skittles, and a goddamn pack of underwear and undershirt. You like, oh, I got a drawer, bro. I'm cool. I'm shit. You gotta get your own deodorant and all that. You gotta get, that's how it started off. Both of them wanted it. And my thing with it is, if y'all both wanted it and y'all got what y'all got, then be happy with it. Me, I ain't about to go in the attic. That's too hot. He was too, nah, bro, you tripping. You tripping, dog. Talking about you gotta get in touch. In the attic? I'm up in that. If it's summer, man, in Arizona, bro, the summertime, that attic, you will melt. You will melt out here in the summertime. I'm not getting in nobody's attic for In his words, what he said he wanted, he said that's all he was gunning for. Fellas, y'all let me know and keep it 1,000. Keep it 1,000 in the comments for what he wanted. Y'all gonna get up in the attic, and that's crazy, bro. Be honest. Be honest about it, bro. You ain't gonna stop.
He comes over in
Not
his
at the
duffel bag, he
beginning, no.
sleeps, he hides, he leaves.
Not at the
crazy.
beginning. We didn't go on any dates because I was working. My kids had football practice. It was I did a lot of running around, and his hours was from 1 to 10:30. So basically, at the end of the day, my day ended off at like 8:30. So he'll be on his way in the house.
Now, Mr. Carson, if you come back up, will you stop hollering, she's lying?
I apologize, Judge Jack.
Thank you. Will you come on up here? Now, Mr. Carson, do you recall her asking you or telling you that she wanted a committed relationship?
Not at that time.
Okay. When did she say that? How long into the relationship did she ask for a commitment of some sort?
Okay, what happened was because she failed to mention that she's a side piece too. She was a side piece at that time. She was
Ms. Jones, am I
was-
going to have to sit you down as
She was a
well?
side piece as herself. She's not telling you that, so she's telling you she's running around.
So you're saying that she was seeing another guy while she was seeing you?
Found out weeks later. Found out week, maybe a month later. My timing might be off, but she was a side piece then too.
Okay.
So what happened was that one day she got into my phone rung, and I don't know how she got into the phone, but she found out that I was dealing with somebody. And
So you both were dealing with somebody
yeah,
else?
we both
Okay.
Well, I was dealing with multiple people because I was on the website.
Right.
And so, we came to an agreement. You give me all of you, and I give you all of me.
But
And
that was after.
Ms. Jones,
And I said,
honestly.
I said, okay. No problem. Because ain't nobody never presented that to me before. No girl never.
What did that mean to you? If you give me all of me, I'll give you all of you. Did that mean exclusivity? Did that mean
if you stop what you're doing, then
stop what I'm doing?
yeah, if you stop what you're doing, then I'm gonna give you me. That's when the honesty came. That's when I started explaining to her what I had looking forward and moving forward, and what type of girls that I was with, and all that. Having something, a baby on the way, and everything. I started telling her the real truth. I thought she can take honesty.
Right.
She
What
apparently
happened once you did?
boom, pop off. She popped off on me. She popped off on me.
Did you get angry when he started telling you the real?
I did.
Okay, Mr. Carson, after you two you started to share the truth and decided to give all to one another, did things change as far as what you did? Did you start dating like a real couple, or was it still just to me, I'm hearing a series of booty calls, but did it become more than that?
Eventually it did. Eventually we started going out and going out to dinner.
Did you meet her kids?
Yeah, I met him. I met him the week later.
Did he actually propose to you?
Yeah, on my birthday.
On your birthday in when? In October?
Yes.
Okay. Now, once the proposal happened,
She had to marry me first. She said I was going to marry
I'm
her.
going to get your version of events after I finish with her.
Sorry,
Try to
Johanna.
pick up on the program here.
Sorry.
It's not that complicated.
Sorry.
After the proposal, I understood you postponed the wedding because there were problems. Explain to me the nature of the problems.
And when did y'all have time to date? When was the dating? I'm telling you, bro, and this is the honest part of the video. You gotta date her, bro. Even when y'all married, before y'all married, after y'all married, when you thinking about her, when you like, all right, I'm gonna go hug her today. The day gonna be the day, bro. I'm gonna walk over there. Even when you thinking about that, you still need to be thinking about dating her, bro. And that's not just for her. That's for both of y'all. That's for both of y'all. Life's routine or whatever you want to call it can get real. Repetitious. It can get real repetitious, and y'all can get caught up in a go to work, come home, might hit the gym, stop lying. You went to go get the carry out instead. But life's routine, bro, y'all can get caught up in that cycle, and that's like it's like an undercurrent. It's like an undercurrent, bro. You gotta be careful with the undercurrent. That's how a lot of people be careful with that. And when you out there on the water and you waving, you and Cali coming back, man. I'm telling you, happy birthday, Undefeated. Appreciate you, Miss Chris, in the chat. She be going crazy. She been going crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, but yeah, bro. Honestly, I'm being honest with y'all. Y'all gotta really don't ever stop dating. Never stop dating. This is the honest truth. Get to know her again. She might have discovered a new passion, a new hobby, or something like that. Start throwing money. Start throwing money things you or something like that, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. But honestly, date that woman, love that woman, care for that woman, and y'all can plan a month. How many trips y'all hey. We like them too. We like dates too.
The nature of the problem is David cheating. One day I went home. I put him out prior to that because he had made plans on leaving without me knowing. That's the second time he did this incident. So I went home. I was going on the computer, our house computer, to look for a job. I get on the computer, it's one of his social pages open with a girl showing her private part and David responding, thumbs up, show me more, I want more, and she's showing more.
Okay. Did that happen?
Yes, but I wasn't with her. I wasn't with her then.
Was before her?
No, but once she tell me to get out and that we're no longer a couple, I don't consider myself with her. I consider myself a free man.
How often did you tell him to get out and you were no longer?
You know why? Because it's different girls every week.
That's a lie. So, that's not different, girl. Once I committed myself to her, I wasn't cheating anymore.
Hold up. What are you doing in here asking me whether or not you need to marry him? Seriously. What are you doing? You have said nothing but that he's lied to you, he's got a whole lot of kids, he's got to pay a lot of, I assume he has to pay a lot of child support. He cheats on you regularly, you're always putting him out. You said nothing positive about him whatsoever. He seems like he's not into it. I don't even think you really want to get married anymore, do you?
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually,
yeah.
Okay, let me go at it this way. Give me a 90-second sales job on why you love this particular woman.
I love her because she good with the kids. I know that when my kids there, they're well taken care of. Underneath that nastiness and that type A personality that she has, she really have a good heart. She's just crazy. I think she just need counseling. She need anger management counseling, and she need a bipolar test. She need a bipolar test to determine whether or not she's bipolar or not. Because throwing somebody out every week, look at this. Look at this here. This is her bleaching my clothes. She bleaches my clothes for no reason at all, other than the fact that she thinks that I'm cheating on her. Look at this. Ever since I've committed myself to her, I haven't slept with no other woman. I might have talked to him, but never slept with him. Never gave him the impression.
Ms. Jones, what was the question I asked him?
Why does he want to marry me?
And did you see his answer?
Yes.
He called you a sociopath, a bipolar, that you're angry, and that the only positive thing he said about you was underneath all of that craziness, and after counseling and anger management, you're good with the kids.
No, I said she got a good heart.
hold up. I don't think that shit funny. Everybody laughing, but that's a human over there. He dogging her out. Now, granted, we got to keep it 1,000. I had to go put it. No, I'm joking. Yeah, she likes it. She loves it. More power to you. Then that's what make you happy. Then that's what make you happy. That's what make you happy. Then that's what make you happy. But when you looking at it, bro, at the end of the day, we're in a courtroom. Everybody, that shit is humiliating. I've been embarrassed. I wouldn't put myself in that situation, but this is embarrassing. Bro. Like, damn. I mean, everybody has their idea of everybody had their idea of how they want their life to go, what they see, how they want it to be. Everybody had that. Everybody has that. But at the end of the day, you gotta choose respect or have some kind of respect, bro. Shorty, not talking to him, but Shorty, he's sitting up here dogging you out on TV and she's smiling over there like it's cool. I don't think that that's cool. I don't think that that's cool, and we gotta chill. Like all of this shit right here, I don't find nothing funny about it. Cause if it was you, or you, everybody be you wouldn't be laughing. You wouldn't be laughing. You wouldn't be feeling that way. We gotta chill on that. That's a human. She's a person. She got feelings. Fuck you. I don't like it. I don't like it. He does that. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. Now, granted, she did. This is what she chose, but man, that's slimy. That's slimy.
I would go through the compatibility test, but I think it's an absurd thing to do, and I'm going to spend the rest of my time fussing at you. Mr. Carson, you are who you are, and you do what you do. I understood the little lies in the beginning when you first starting to date, and you just don't want to talk about the 99 children and all that kind of stuff, and I get that. And I think you're probably fairly, once all that came out of there, I think you were like, this isn't the guy I am, this is the guy you're getting. Your problem, Ms. Jones, is you got a guy. He doesn't make you feel good about yourself. You always think he's cheating on you. You think he's a liar. You're putting him out all the time. Why would you attach yourself to something that's making you feel like you're worse than you are? When you're with a man that you want to marry, he should lift you up and make you feel better. When you're with a man that you want to marry, he should lift you up and make you feel better. Why would you commit yourself to misery? You're unhappy. He doesn't, his expression of love was constant criticism. It wasn't anything about who you are as a person. You're not a failure if you don't get married. And a lot of women come here, they get any kind of piece of a man. He can do anything, whatever to him, but just as long as you got the ring, you think it's going to be okay. But it's not okay. It's all right to be single as long as you live a...
And I tell you, you don't know what's going on behind them doors. You don't know what's going on behind them doors and I'm married folk. I ain't mean to cut you off, but that's the truth. That's the truth. In your neighborhood right now, it could be across the street, down the street, up the street, across the alley. You don't know what they got going on in there. What they have going on in there. God damn it, they done walked past each other 14 times. She ain't put no soap. Like, it's all God. You don't know what's going on. You don't. So again, I believe in that type of situation, when you just call it what it is. When you desperate and you just want to be with a person, you got to be with anybody. You want to be with anybody. It don't matter who it is. I think that's dangerous. That's dangerous because she'll overlook everything and anything. Overlooking any and everything, bro. And that's not safe for you and that's not safe for your children. That's why I say no. No, again, we gotta learn how to start saying no. No. I don't give if y'all want to get married, if y'all want tied or not, or untied. It ain't gonna be knotted because it's not gonna end up good. It's not gonna end up good. And before we get into all of it, it's cut. Just douche. Smash it at the beginning. Just get rid of it at the beginning. And there's nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, we met, we tried, we had a good time. I wish you the best. I wish you the best. Keep in contact. No, I don't do that, but I wish you the best. Or however you want to play, however you do it. But ultimately, bro, I believe that in our society, we got to stop having so much, not only want to say pressure, but it's just like, I don't know. It's been a minute since I recorded a video. What was the song? Cash Money Records, where dreams come true. Everything is easy, baby, cause I'm undefeated, baby. Put it in the pot, let it steam, let it brew, and watch it melt. Don't burn yourself, cause man, I ain't put out no fire, dog. He ain't like that. He ain't like that, bro.
Passionate and fulfilling life. You don't have to attach yourself to something that's like an anchor around your neck and sinking you your self-esteem and taking your kiddies with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't be desperate. Don't hook up with the booty call, man. You are a beautiful woman. You are a capable woman. Wait for somebody who's going to deal with you in a way that is a good person and lifts you up and builds you up. And if you don't find him, you be fine all by yourself. I get women doing it all of the time. time to get the idea, if I can just get that ring, everything will be okay. And they find themselves immersed in the darkest of places, in the unhappiness and a loaded and heavy heart, and then you're stuck. Don't do it. You value yourself, trust yourself, have some self-wit. You value yourself, trust yourself, have some self-esteem, but don't just take whatever's thrown at you. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
If he wants you, he got to come at you way better than he's done so far. You know what I mean? Way better. And if you don't end up with him, if you don't end up with anybody, as long as you end up happy and whole and have a passionate life, and you can date guys as you please and whatever, but you are not a failure if you do not marry. Please hear that. Do you hear me?
Yes.
If I had some fire, I'd light this sucker up. Good luck to you both.